Eala set for Kooyong Classic duel versus Donna Vekic ahead of Australian Open. Eala will face Donna Vekic in an exhibition match at the Kuang Classic as part of her final tune-up for the 2026 Australian Open in Melbourne. Filipina tennis star Eala will sharpen her form ahead of the season's first Grand Slam when she faces Croatia's Donna Vekic in an exhibition match at the Kuang Classic in Melbourne. Eala arrives in Australia riding strong momentum after a semi-final run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, where she ousted Vekic in the opening round. The rematch is set for January 14th during the Kuang Classic, scheduled from January 13th to 15th, serving as Eala's final tune-up before the Australian Open. The exhibition also marks another milestone for the 20-year-old, who recently climbed to a career-best number 49 in the WTA rankings. The Kuang Classic is a singles-only professional exhibition featuring invited ATP and WTA players. Joining Eala and Vekic in the field are world number 121 and local favorite Priscilla Hahn, along with multiple Grand Slam mixed doubles champion Daniela Hantuchova. Eala's match on Wednesday, January 14th, will be the third in the day after Lerner Tien versus Marin Cilic and Denis Shapovalov versus Jordan Thompson. Kiko Demigillo's journey in sports storytelling began with a deep passion for games and athletes, which eventually grew into a full-fledged career. Now a dedicated sports writer, Kiko covers a wide range of beats for one sports, including the PVL, UAP, PBA, and various international tournaments. The rise of a trailblazer, Eala set for Showdown at Kuang Classic versus Donna Vekic, a prelude to Australian Open. In the sun-kissed tennis haven of Melbourne, as the Australian Open looms like a beacon for the world's elite, one name increasingly reverberates among fans and pundits alike: Alexandra Eala. The 20-year-old Filipino dynamo, known for fearless ground strokes, relentless spirit, and a career trajectory that has raced past expectations, is about to take yet another defining step in her burgeoning career. She's been set for a high-profile duel against Croatia's Donna Vekic in the Kuang Classic, the exclusive pre-Australian Open exhibition tournament that often acts as a psychological barometer of form and readiness for the year's first Grand Slam. But this isn't just another match on the calendar for Eala. It's a symbolic intersection of past victories, current momentum, and a future poised for greatness. A narrative in motion that speaks not just of wins and losses, but of identity, resilience, and national pride. From Auckland's grit to Melbourne's limelight, Eala's journey into 2026 has been marked by flashes of brilliance and unrelenting determination. She kicked off the year with a remarkable run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, where she reached the semi-finals, only the third such deep run in her WTA career. During that campaign, she engaged in multiple battles that showcased her fighting spirit, including a thrilling 3-set comeback victory over Donna Vekic, a seasoned Croatian veteran and 2024 Olympic silver medalist, defeating her 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 in what was one of the most electrifying matches of the tournament. That victory was more than just a statistical notch in her record. It was symbolic of her growing self-belief, a moment where her fearlessness on court could translate into consistent success against players with significantly more experience. It set the tone for her Auckland surge and helped boost her WTA ranking into the top 50 for the first time in her career, a historic achievement for a Filipina athlete in global tennis. As the dust settled in New Zealand, Eala didn't waste a moment. She swiftly transitioned into Kooyong, not just to rest on her laurels, but to sharpen her craft in one of tennis's most revered pre-slams. Kuang Classic. More than an exhibition. The Kuang Classic, held on the lawns of the former Australian Open venue in Melbourne, isn't a traditional ATP/WTA stop. It's an invitation-only exhibition, limited in its draw size but large in prestige. Here, select players use competitive matches against high-caliber opponents to tune their timing, refine strategies, and clear their mental huddles before the Grand Slam stage beckons. For Eala, still chasing her first main draw appearance at the Australian Open despite having played in Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the US Open, this event serves as both preparation and proclamation. She is the youngest WTA player listed so far, an embodiment of rising talent amidst a lineup that includes seasoned competitors like Vekic and former professionals such as Daniela Hantuchova. And the matchup against Vekic? It's far from a mere formality. It's a narrative retold, a rematch that allows Eala to revisit a familiar sparring partner with much more than pride on the line. It's an opportunity to reinforce her Sydney success in Auckland and send an emphatic message that her ascent is not a one-off flash, but a burgeoning force in women's tennis. The player and the persona. Who is Alex Eala? To appreciate the gravity of this duel, one must understand the intangible qualities Alex Eala brings to the court. She is not just a competitor, but a storyteller, one whose plotlines are written with grit strokes, dramatic comebacks, and cultural significance. Born with dual Filipino-American heritage, Eala has always carried a transcendent identity, a blend of global athleticism and national representation that has captured hearts beyond scoreboard tallies. Her fans see her not simply as an athlete chasing rankings but as a trailblazer pushing the boundaries for Filipino tennis on the world stage. Her climb has been remarkable, from junior success, including a prestigious Australian junior doubles title, to breaking barriers by becoming one of the few Southeast Asian women to cement a place inside the WTA top 50. These are milestones that resonate not just in tennis circles but in communities that yearn for representation in elite global sports. Her battles have often been symbolic, too. Take the Auckland upset over Vekic, a match that not only marked a head-to-head win but underscored a narrative of youth prevailing over experience, a new wave staking claim against tennis veterans. Such victories are ripples that extend beyond the court, inspiring young athletes, elevating tennis's visibility in the Philippines, and transforming national sporting ambition. The significance of the Vekic clash. Donna Vekic is no ordinary opponent. The Croatian star combines power, precision, and years of top-tier match experience. She has graced late rounds in many Grand Slam events and represents a seasoned challenge for any up-and-coming player. Their upcoming meet at Kooyong carries layers of intrigue, redemption, and reinforcement. For Eala, it's a chance to reaffirm her tactical growth against an opponent she has already beaten earlier in the year. It's also proof of her adaptability and mental robustness. Tactical chess match. While exhibition tennis can sometimes lack the edges of tour matches, this contest is poised to be competitive. Both players know each other's strengths and vulnerabilities. Their prior clash becomes a shared chapter from which strategies evolve. Momentum for Melbourne. A strong performance here could tilt the psychological scales in Eala's favor just days before the Australian Open begins, fortifying belief and serving as a psychological anchor.